Good morning. Y'all know I ain't shit. I hate when I do that. Got to use my imagination. You know, I got a new batch, and I know what people mean when they say they got that good gas, because I actually smelled gas in this one. For the first time, for the first strain, I have ever smelled actual gas in the notes. I said I was gonna stop smoking in here because I'm not gonna put that thing on this counter no more and risk knocking it over. I think I'm gonna go water the garden, and then I'm gonna get my life for tonight because Mister took some vacation time, so I'm excited. I almost said I'm nervous. Nervous is not the word, but that's the word I'll use. I was gonna say I'm nervous because in the name of not being a Debbie Downer, I have limited my conversation to being encouraging to those in my family who believe in and are willfully participating in the Holocaust. But when I'm talking to them, because I love them and I want to continue to love them for whatever time all of us have left in this existence, because it's short for everyone at this stage. So, but anyway, it was bound to happen soon, eventually, and in fact soon, that people would start talking like, so what are y'all doing for the 4th of July? And I guess because I have been conscious of not trying to influence someone, because I've been cognizant of not influencing anyone's decision on whether they want to participate or not in the Holocaust. When I note that someone willfully is, I'm just there and supportive and loving on them like I always have. But I just refrain from my own opinions, since they don't agree with theirs. I don't necessarily disagree, because Americans aren't conditioned to entertain free thought. So I don't even bother anymore. Have no problem with that. But at the same time, you live in a mental state that aligns with supremacist colonization. I know this sounds like a whole bunch of jibber jabber, but at the end of the day, the point is, I'm not physically hanging out with you and you in a state like, say, Florida or Texas that's not paying this thing no mind, like it's not happening. And my distrust for Farm Code's tactics does not equal to, I think K-19 is a hoax. Those aren't the same things. Give balanced thought a shot, you know? Try it. God has gave it to us like it was free, but not using it, not using that cognizant, balanced thought like a grown individual is what'll cost you. America still has yet to learn that, even though it pays daily. Enough about that. We're gonna be just straight up stupid in all this shit. Because laughter is the second best medicine. Might be the best. Laughter is the best medicine. I'll just say that about the other medicine as well. So let's go bond with Mother Nature, shall we? And then I'll come in and get all ready and pretty and cute. And then I'm going to see if I could get Mister to be on camera. I know what he wants to do. He's mentioned it a couple of times. A couple of y'all remember these books. Remember these books? I never even, well, Well, I'm an introvert, so I didn't have no big group of people to look through them with. But I did read the questions, and they really are revealing in terms of character and integrity. So actually, between you and I, when Mr. and I became friends, because we were friends first, I know y'all got that fucked up too, but anyway, we were friends first. And what you really need to do is beware of the dudes and females who feel like friend zone is a purgatory of sorts. Those are people you need to be aware of. And if that's you, you need to be aware of your own choices, because you're likely going to choose someone in your life to be a partner who is not going to add to your life the way you claim you want added to your life, but that's neither here nor there. So, as Mr. and I were developing our friendship, I wanted us to read these questions together because, again, a great reveal of character. Not that we hadn't already gotten to know each other quite well, because when I meet people for real. So we had already covered a couple of things. But this book of questions, because this was the first one that came out. This book of questions, I wanted us to go through. So we went through and we answered a few questions. And it was awesome. And I was like, if we ever have like a couple friend who is other friends, I was like, well, we should all sit around. And I just always imagine us sitting around answering these questions with each other. That would be a good thing to do in this era of people that are choosing people based on bullshit. When you start choosing people in your life, maybe pass these questions around as a game. But a game that will really tell you some shit you need to know before you get caught up in some bullshit later in life with that mother. Short story long, yet again. This is a book of questions, love, and sex. He didn't know I also had this one, right? Because we just went through this one, right? But after we became a couple, I told him that I wanted to go through these as well. And this is a book of questions for love and sex. So, yeah, there's that. Ooh. Honey. But there are some of them that are kind of irrelevant, or not that big a deal. So I'm going to skip those, or either just, I'm just want to ask the question. That's what I wanted to do when he's not home, is go through the questions and actually just tag the questions that are relevant to our lives. Because some of them we might not. So important that you would leave if they were violated. Oh yeah, shit done changed. Oh yeah. We can call it our... And then also leave the floor open where if you guys have any additional questions that you want answered, you can put those in the... So it'll be ain't nobody gonna have that damn tag. This is gonna be the couples edition. Man, these books were really affordable. And they should be. I wonder if that dude's still alive. Okay, so anyway, I wonder if I can make him answer them all first. Because I feel like my answers might influence people. The reality is anybody answers could influence anyone, particularly if they mention or bring up something that you didn't think about in your answer first. But I don't know, in general, I think that everyone knows they can trust me to tell them what my real answer would have been. But most people will change their answer if I say mine first. Most people. I actually don't think anybody I know and love, well, I actually generally don't think the people that I know and love would, but they might, might. Ooh. If a new medicine was developed that would cure arthritis but cause fatal reactions in 1% of those who took it, would you want it to be released to the public? I swear to God, these devils been knew what they was going to do to us.